MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Scott Ellerton will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Williams on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 1-2. From the belt, the pitch hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That'll fit. The right field. Ball.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Paul O'Neill. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here now the 2-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
2-2, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next for New York, Chuck Blaylock, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 2-1 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2, the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Roger Clemens will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now batting, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
That is third. The catcher, Rodriguez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Scott Brunson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out.
That is not the pitcher, Roger Clemens.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Roger Clemens, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batter,
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. At the plate, Bernie Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Number 11 trying to get there. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
In now, Ricky Leday popped him up. Bogart has got it, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23.
Next up for the Astros, number 23. He'll take his first hacks here. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, number 11. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Clemens certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Vebo, we're looking for velo. We're looking.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 1 after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. Fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Martinez.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Paul O'Neill earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Derek Bell. Set to deliver on 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in, Tim Bogart. First with no outs here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Two pitches fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Leday will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Scott Ellerton.
The pitcher, Scott Ellerton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Striding in, Craig Biggio. He drew a walk his first time up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. First and second now, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
The center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carl Everett. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Right side, reined in. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Chuck Blaylock. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back. Catcher. Jorge Posada.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Scott Brunson. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rodriguez is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with 1 down. Into the box now, number 23. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he popped him up. Blaylock ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Striding in for Houston, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Roger Clemens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, Ricky Leday popped him up. Number 11 has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Tino Martinez. Lifted in the air to center. Everett is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1. Fly ball out to right field. O'Neill is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Shortstop, Tim Bogart.
Into the box now, Tim Bogart. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. number 58, will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 58.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Paul O'Neill. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Chuck Blaylock. And that misses. 2-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Jorge Posada will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Scott Brunson hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Roger Clemens, and their runners at the corners now. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be safe at the plate as he just beats the tag by Rodriguez.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bernie Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now back, left fielder, Ricky Lopez.
At the plate now, Ricky Leday. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 23 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Carl Everett. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Ready once again, Pudge Rodriguez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Doug Henry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Doug Henry.
Digging in now, Derek Jeter. Three and 1, here it is. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Paul O'Neill. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Count still at 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Chuck Blaylock, and it's 1-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Williams comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Williams.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And another foul ball. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, number 23. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, number 11. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now at the plate, Derek Bell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. set. Here's the 3-1. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Scott Brunson. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Roger Clemens. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Biggio calls for it. 2 down.
The bat, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Bernie Williams. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 23 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros nothing. So striding forward now, Tim Bogart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been up